Hello everyone, this is Duke with a video regarding the Flight Simulators number 4 PicaSim assignment, Skills Improvement. I just noticed I think I spelled improvement wrong. Looks like my spelling needs some improvement. There we go. I think that's the right way to spell that. Okay, so um, in this assignment, at this point in the semester, you have most likely flown your first plane, in this case, the Outlaw, in real life. Now, I'm recording this video in a certain semester and you may be taking the class in a different semester, but by this time in the semester, you most likely have flown a plane in real life in the class. And even if you haven't, this is still a good assignment to practice a specific skill. Okay, so whether you've just been flying the simulator up to this point and kind of notice some things that you need some work on, or you've flown your first plane in real life, you might realize, hey, I need to, like, my takeoff was okay, but man, I really had a struggle trying to turn around and fly in the direction I want to. Or whenever I'm flying towards myself, I get mixed up. That one's kind of tricky. Maybe you have trouble, keeping your plane at a specific altitude. You kind of just all over the place, right? Lots of things to get used to as we're flying for the first time, or maybe for maybe the second or third time with an RC airplane. And so in this assignment, I have you do a little bit of thinking about a specific type of skill that you'd like to improve in your RC fixed wing flight. And then we work on improving that and you submit a video of that. So choose a skill you're trying to improve. I'll give some examples here. You can just choose something else if you want to. Okay. Tell me what the skill is briefly in writing, or by telling me in the video clips. You can write it out in the text box in Canvas if you want, or you can just add audio to your video clip and tell me in the video clip what you're going to be practicing. And then I want a video clip of at least 90 seconds of you flying a plane of any type at any location in PicaSim, practicing the skill you're trying to improve. Okay, so the video should be focused on improving that specific skill you just told me you're trying to work on, not just flying around randomly. Okay. You may find it helpful to edit together multiple clips if you're trying to practice like landings or something like that, or takeoffs. You might have, 5 or 6 or 7 takeoffs you do in a row as you're practicing, and you just take little clips of all those takeoffs. And then you put all those clips all together into one video for YouTube and for the submission to the assignment. Again, I don't want multiple YouTube links. I want all the videos in one video, if that makes sense, or all the clips in one video. So make sure you just have one YouTube link with the 90 seconds worth of practicing this skill. Okay. I'm going to have again, I have these links here for you, these online merge and video trimming tools here for you. And so I have those again, just like we had in previous weeks. I'll put the video, the explanation video in this assignment as well on how to use these tools. So in case you forgot, easy to find that reference. Okay. So if I were to be doing this assignment right now and say I'm practicing my takeoffs, right? Or my landings or something like that, I'll go over here to PicaSim and we're going to go to free fly. And let's say I'm going to practice flying towards myself. So we'll use the powered trainer here. It's easy to go with this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the plane. Okay, now if I'm practicing flying towards myself, all this time right now doesn't really help me much, right? I get up in the air, get the plane turned around, okay, and fly towards myself. So I go, okay, I'm practicing flying towards myself, got it nice and level, there we go. You don't have to fly really low necessarily to fly towards yourself. That could be somewhat dangerous. But there's one pass. Let's turn around and come back at myself again. Okay, at least I'm flying relatively towards myself. There we go. The tricky part about flying towards yourself, sometimes people get the controls reversed because it's no longer the same as it was when you're flying away from yourself. The left and right's kind of backwards. Okay, there's another one. So yeah, let's say I get a bunch of passes like that. Okay. Could I do 90 seconds of that? Yeah, you probably could, as long as you don't take too long to turn around. Ideally, I want to see you practicing the skill you're trying to work on a fair amount, okay? But let's say you're practicing over the course of a little while and you get, 10 or 12 clips of you doing passes flying towards yourself. You then take all those clips, okay, and you edit them together into one video. Just kind of stick them together. You don't have to do any fancy editing. Merge them all together into one video. You upload to YouTube, and then you submit that to the assignment. Okay. Let's see, we're getting close to 120 seconds there. Not quite there, but I think that's good enough for this demonstration video. You get the idea. And so whatever skill you're practicing, I'd like to see you doing that for the full 90 seconds here. I think I misspoke earlier, I said 120. I'm sorry, 90 seconds worth of practicing. Okay? Once you have that video, submit the link to the assignment for your YouTube video. Thanks.